Turn 1 Gold Sark, banish a Roar. Roar, summon a Thunder Dragon. Tribute set, triggering the Dark to grab a Hawk. Hawk discard, summon Roar, seal the tombs. Neither player could banish nor summon from the grave. Nasty Nastin, discard 2 to summon itself on the field, taking out the Roar. Roar activates, summon a Hawk. Hawk, go back to the hand in the end phase. Hawk, discard, summon Roar. Flip up the Dark. Normal summon a Plague Spreader. Synchro Shokan into Zeta. Zeta has the power to banish itself and the Nasty Nastin. Now the Dark is going to activate, likely to search for Dragon Duo. Light and Dark banish from the grave to summon a 2800 attack monster. Grabs the Duo. Banish, banish, but he's actually going to Zeta first. Zeta attempting to banish the Nastin. Nastin is going to negate the Zeta. I don't think so. Negates. Plague Spreader, put a card on top to resummon from the grave. Synchro Shokan into Red Dragon Archfiend. Banish Light and Dark, summon a Dragon Duo. Attack over the Nastin. Banishing the Hawk, adding a Hawk. 25, 3K, lethal. Super forms. Wins it. Dragons, Thunder Dragons is an incredibly explosive deck. If you want to know how this deck is played, his deck is essentially what we just played on YouTube. Our latest YouTube video. Nuts.
There can only be one winner, and you're looking at it. Let's go.
Welcome to the grand finals of the Meta Weekly number 106. We've never ever skipped a week. If you want to be a part of all the fun, check out all of the benefits. They are all here. Multiple a week, $12 100 player dual point room tournaments, monthly $50 free giveaways, $200 weekly tournaments, $1,400 monthly events, multiple a day $8 anytime tournaments. New player benefits include general deck and replay help, largest, most active Duel Links Discord to discuss new and top decks, plus the best way to play each deck in each channel being discussed or pinned at the top of each channel. How do you join in on all this fun? Well, all you have to do is click join on YouTube or click on my Twitch. On my Twitch, you will be able to subscribe as another way to get in on the fun. Click on subscribe, check if you have a free trial. Now that you checked, you will now join the Discord. Click on the Discord, boom, over 34,000 members. You can be one of them. You can be a part of the greatness. You will now connect your Discord and Twitch or the Discord and YouTube. Click in user settings, and this is what the Discord looks like. The 100-player top decks, you could join these. You could get pinged in the Discord when we have a 100-player dual room tournament. $12 prize support, free entry. You don't have to speak to anyone. You don't have to utter a single word to join these 100-player dual room tournaments. We do multiple throughout the week. You can ask for general deck and replay help. Check out the COG decks. Check out the first place deck list. Check out the data mine leaks as they originate here. Check out all the top decks. Discuss everything. Let's do this. Zeta does not want to go first as a Blackwing player, but going first with Sealed Tombs is what he does want.
I summon a monster in attack position.
Black Whirlwind, the core card of Blackwings. Normal summon a Bora under the Black Whirlwind. Search for a Blackwing smaller than 1700. Likely going to search for a monster that could be special summoned. Searching for Simoon. Why would you search for Simoon? If you're playing See You Later, you could return your monster back to your hand and summon Simoon. He's already setting up for the next turn. He's going to special summon a Gale, Synchro Shokan into a level 7 Blackwing. What is it going to be? Synchro Shokan into a Raikiri. Raikiri has the power to destroy any amount of cards on the field up to 2. If you have up to 2 other Blackwings alongside it. By itself, it can't destroy anything. He did in fact seal the tomb, so no banishing, no summoning from either player's grave until the end of Eric's turn. Now he's going to use banishment to search for a Nastin. I told you, Nastin was the only way to play around the Sealed Tombs. He's going to discard 2 cards to summon the Nastin. discards a Desire and an Amdusk, both cards that are not really good in the graveyard. Dark Lords want to have good spell and traps in the grave so they could copy them in the grave, which is what he's doing right now. He's going to lose 1,000 to copy the effect of Banishment to search for yugioh. Yugioh is Pot of Greed. He's going to mill the top card, gain 300 life, and he's going to mill an Amdusk. Now he's going to use the yugioh, discard a Dark Lord card, discarding another Banishment to draw 2. Ends his turn. No contact in the graveyard. That is not good. He wanted contact in the graveyard so he can activate the Nastin on Zeta's turn to summon a monster on the field. He doesn't have a special summon.
Monster's effect activates.
Summon a Chris under the effect of the Black Whirlwind. Well, he's actually special summoning it, not even normal summoning it. He's going to activate Raikiri. Now, Tez will be discarded to protect the Nastin. Nastin protected from the destruction of Raikiri, essentially negating it. Now he's going to Tribute Summon. Tribute Summon for Simoon. Simoon, trigger the Black Whirlwind, search for Orochi. This is double Raikiri effect. That is big brain. He knew that the first Raikiri would either be negated by a Sanctified Dark Lord or be protected by a Tez. So what do? Do it again. Again.
Summon a monster.
After special summoning a level 1 tuner, he's going to Synchro Shokan into yugioh.
Monster's effect activates.
Orochi change the battle position of a monster on the field, targeting the Nastin, putting it to attack position. Uh-oh.
Monster's effect activates.
yugioh. Come forth. Raikiri.
Now.
Summon any level 5 or higher monster in your graveyard back on the field with the yugioh ability.
Activates.
Raikiri effect number 2. Destroy up to 2 cards in the field, takes out the Nastin. Nastin did not activate, using the Banishment to search for another Tez.
And now, I attack you
Because he still would have
directly.
lost. Going in directly, 26, 19 and 26. This is it for Erickson.
The end is near.
The end
My monster
is near.
attacks you directly.
Finish him. On to game number 2. Very powerful play from Zeta,
Let you have this.
using his
Destiny
Raikiri
is served.
twice in a turn to play around the Tez. Now, did Erickson not play another Tez? He could have searched it, but if he searched it and protected, his Nastin was now in attack position. So he needed to protect his Nastin, not once, not twice, but 3 times, because he could have then attacked into it and then still had lethal. That is crazy.
I will fight to
Can Zeta
overcome
really
the
be a
darkness.
2-time
Duel.
back-to-back Meta Weekly champion?
From my hand, I
Opening up
activate
a
spell.
banishment. Ideally, what does Erickson want to open up? He likely wants to have a Sanctified Dark Lord in the graveyard to have the power to negate a Raikiri. Now, game 1, he was denied being able to use Contact on his first turn due to Sealed Tombs.
Special summon a
Is this
monster.
justified? Is this good that Erickson gets to go first after losing game 1 by going second? Superbion summon, special summon a Dark Lord from the graveyard in attack or defense.
My monster
Filling
effect
up the
activates.
field, filling up the grave. yugioh, copy a card in the grave. Copying the banishment, grabbing a Sanctified Dark Lord. A lot of people do not like setting that card anymore, because if it gets Cosmic Cyclone, it's gone forever.
My monster effect
There you go. That's the way to put it in the grave. Amdusk will discard. Did not discard it, actually. Okay.
set a card.
He sets it.
I set a
Sets
card
another
face
card.
down.
Is it the middle or the right?
My turn.
He wants double negate.
Not
He wants to
so
not
fast.
negate just once, but
My
twice.
monster effect activates.
In the draw phase, yugioh's going to activate right away to copy contact.
I activate
Chalice will
face down.
negate. Negating the yugioh from summoning from the grave before Zeta will
From my
activate
hand,
Sealed Tombs.
I activate a quick
Cosmic
face down.
Cyclone, a 50-50 chance to hit the Sanctified Dark Lord.
What shall I play?
Did not hit it.
I summon a
With the
monster in
50-50,
attack
what did I
position.
say? Never go for the middle. What are you thinking? He summoned a Panaki with no Black Whirlwind. Koa'ki, what does it do?
Very well.
Nothing.
I special summon a monster.
In the end phase, when sent to the graveyard, it gets a search, but this turn it's going to do
Monster's
nothing.
effect activates.
Special summons a Gale. Gale will get reducing. Permanently reduce a monster on the field by half. That's it. yugioh permanently
What shall
halved.
I play? I special summon a monster.
He's not done special summoning. Special summons a Bora, the Explorer. Synchro
What shall
Shokan
I play?
Koa'ki plus Bora.
I synchro
Come
summon
forth.
a monster.
He just couldn't hit the Sanctified Dark Lord. A 50-50 chance to never be negated again.
My
And he
monster's
whiffed it.
effect activates.
Rakiri, destroy a card in the field. This does target, so he knows exactly what he's going for. We know Erickson can negate it.
Hold on.
Hold
Here's
up.
my face down card.
Sanctified
My
Dark
trap
Lord.
activates.
He's going to use his hand, field, tributes off the yugioh to negate his own Superbia, just to gain extra life. Superbia is pretty much one of the very few Dark
can see
Lords
the
that does
future
not have
very
the ability to copy cards in the grave.
Let us battle.
Sealed Tombs has been
And
activated.
now,
That means
my
Erickson will be
monster
denied
attacks.
a good follow-up
go.
play.
I attack you
To play under
directly.
Sealed Tombs, you have to summon a Nastin from the hand. Well, to summon
My
Nastin
monster's
from the
effect
hand, you must
activates.
discard 2 other cards in the hand. Do the math. It's not possible to summon Nastin
have
next
my
turn. This could be it for Erickson.
Draw.
Sealed Tombs ending the duel. Mills and Nastin to gain 300. Sealed Tomb Blackwings. They are known for clapping Dark Lords. They do very well against them. Grabbing Amdusk.
My monster.
Amdusk, discard his other Dark Lord card. Grab a card in the graveyard, any card you want. Yoink. Grabbing an Uko back.
Come to me.
Come to me, Uko
Summon
back.
a monster in attack
Normal
position.
summon Uko back.
Time
Mill.
special. Take
A
this.
card. No, he did not even mill. Swings into the gale. Open field. Come at me, Zeta. I end my turn.
I draw.
If you attack, I'll
Now.
jump off.
I special summon a monster.
Special
It's my
summon
battle phase.
Orochi.
Here I go.
To battle we go.
I attack you directly.
26 to the face. Oof.
You haven't
1K
won
left.
yet.
Here I go.
1K left.
My
Orochi.
monster attacks you directly.
400. Poke him. Now, Gale.
Haven't won
It's up
yet.
to you.
There is no future
Send
for you.
Bakura.
I attack you
Back to
directly.
Fortnite. You fool. Zeta 2-0 victory. Back to back. Meta Weekly champion. He won last week. He won this week. 2 weeks in a row. Zeta is your champion. Here is the full deck type breakdown. Dark Magician, most played deck, followed by Dark Lord, Shiranui, Cyber Dragons. I like to see that. I like it. Great breakdown. A random Ultra Athlete. And then the top deck type breakdown, just like this. Dark Lord, despite not being the most played deck, was the best performing deck. Starting off with Erickson. Erickson got second place, and your second place Victor Erickson of the Meta Weekly is playing Compensation Dark Lords. Top 8 Psycho P in the Meta Weekly 106. Dark Magician. You got to play at least one Ayatameus. You do not want to lose. You do not want to lose to a Cocytus, and the Ayatameus will summon a Dark Cavalry. Dark Cavalry, perfect for dealing with the Cocytus. Super forms, he made it all the way to the top 8 with his Thunder Dragon deck. Thunder Dragons, Thunder Plague. Beautiful. Top 4, Francisco. A 30-card Crystron deck. Buns made it to the top 4. Top 4 with Shiranui, 30-card deck, Spell Specialist. Spell Specialist will guarantee a spell in your hand if you play at least 5 different spells. Grass That's Greener is supposed to win you the duel. You activate grass, you mill your deck until your deck size is equal to your opponent, so usually you mill 9 to 10 cards. Now, a great card in this deck is the Budgeoning Whirlflame. Whirlflame, right here. What this card does is, while in the graveyard, you mill it with your grass that looks greener. Whenever you want, you could banish 2 fire monsters to add it from the grave to your hand. So if they attack into you, you could banish a Spirit Master to destroy a face-up card your opponent controls, or you could draw a card, or with the Samurai, you could add any card in the graveyard back to your hand. Gift. Top 8 gift. He got in the top 8, and he got top 8 with Dark Lord's Compensation. Zeta, your champion. Back-to-back Meta Weekly champion. He won last week. He won this week. And his deck is Blackwings. Sealed Tombs Blackwings, Cosmic Cyclone, Non-Fusion Area, and Mento dos Plana. What is that? Mind of the Plana. Send all of your opponent's banished cards to another dimension. Banish the banished cards. So if you're playing against Shiranui and they have a bunch of cards banished, you're playing against Ritual Beast and they have a bunch of cards banished, send them to the next dimension. Literally send them back to Fortnite. Neg do zap. We have another Shiranui deck. And believe it or not, Buns didn't just get lucky. 30 card Shiranui in the top 8. Both of them. Both of them. Great side deck, great plays, great tournament.